It's been 9 years since the video that you're about to watch came out. And little did I know that making content about dominant and submissive relationships was something that was going to do well. I mean, even though I was in one myself at that time, all I really wanted to do was share what I knew because a lot of people had asked me what it was like to be in one and how they could be in one themselves with either their existing partner or if they were single and they started dating with their future partners and what to ask for. I've had some time away from when this video first started. Like the content that I shared back then was actually still really good. It just lacks the nuance and lived experience that I now have. I'm also not collared anymore. So this time away and the space away has given me some time to think about what it's really like to live in a dominant submissive relationship without the pressure and without the biases or the expectations. Because when you're in a DS couple, you naturally become friends with other dominant submissive relationship couples if you're in the kink community. And sometimes the things that they say and the things that you believe and know to be true are not the truth, but yet you are easily influenced. And when I say you, I was, because you want to do right by the community, by your friends, by your partner. And if there's one thing that I can part on you now, as I'm still creating other content, because trust me, there's going to be a lot more content coming about dominant submissive stuff, is that you need to be true to yourself. Be true to yourself above all else. And I know I say this in a really kitschy way, but I lost myself when I was in my relationship. So when I say this, I'm telling you from someone who's lived this lifestyle for so long and was in a really long-term 24/7 DS relationship that I lost myself, and I would not want you to do the same. This is what Hollywood doesn't tell you, that it's so easy to lose your identity, and you need to be strong in your sense of self to do this right by yourself, by you, by your partners, and your friends too. So in the meantime, as I'm creating more content about what it's like to live the dominant submissive lifestyle, leave me a comment below as to what questions you have or curiosities you have regarding the DS dynamic, and I'll see you in the next video. Do you know the number one question that people ask me when they find out I actually live the dominant submissive relationship lifestyle for real? Find out in this week's episode. I'm Veronica Yanhs, founder of Desires Laid Bare, where we teach easy and actionable BDSM and kink classes to beginners so that they can safely explore their kinky desires with confidence. So yeah, the most common question I get asked when people find out I actually live the DS lifestyle is, what's it like compared to what Hollywood portrays? Is your relationship really how it looks like in books and films? The short answer, yes and no. The long answer, here we go. So when I say yes, sure, there's the power exchange that goes on between my partner and I. He leads the relationship and I follow in a way that makes sense for the both of us. Division of roles. And yes, the sex is really hot and steamy, and bondage, getting tied up, all that stuff is true in our life. However, it's not always glamorous, and don't get me wrong, I feel like my life is perfect, but it's not exactly how Hollywood portrays the lifestyle. So here are 3 things that Hollywood doesn't tell you about dominant submissive relationships. It's not all or nothing. What do I mean by that? And when I mean all or nothing, it seems like a lot of the media portrays it as you either are in a DS relationship 100%, all in, 24/7, or you can't be in one. And so I get it. It's for the drama, it's for the effect, it's for the sales, but it's not really what happened. Sure, I live it 24/7 with my partner because this is what feels natural for us. But a lot of people do this part-time. And when I say part-time, it could be as much as in the bedroom only, or maybe on the weekends, or maybe just 10%, whatever 10% means for them. So whatever it is that you're comfortable with, whatever it is that you and your partner want, make it happen. It doesn't have to be all or nothing. It's still just as awesome if you only partake in DS in the bedroom. Number 2, life happens. Sometimes fun gets put on hold because life happens. Same thing with DS relationship. It's not going to be all fun and games. Sometimes you have to put your relationship on hold to tend to your friends and families or whatever it is that you may be doing, your job, your business. Relationships in the DS sphere, no different. So just learn to communicate with your partner. Know when to put the brakes on when life has to happen and you need to take a step back from the kink. Number 3, dominant and submissive relationships don't have to be so dramatic. take it from me and not from Christian Grey, that there is so much fun and humor to be had between my dominant and I. Sure, there are lots of serious moments, like in any other relationship, but it's not all just serious 100% of the time. There's humor, there's laughter, there's joking around, there's making fun of each other, there's teasing, there's sarcasm in a loving way. It doesn't have to be so drama-filled. The things that you see in the Hollywood films and books, it's because they're trying to make a sale. Drama sells. Sex sells. So yes, the sex may be hot and heavy here, but it doesn't mean that it has to be serious. Christian Grey always seems to be in a really moody gray mood. It doesn't have to be that way. Be yourself. If your partner is super silly, he or she is no less dominant for being so. There's no need for unnecessary drama if there doesn't have to be. Life can be easy. Relationships can be easy. Dominant submissive relationships can be easy if you let it. Don't try to fit yourself into any crazy mold that you think you need to. That's all I have for you this week. Stay kinky. If you enjoyed this episode, show us some love by subscribing to our channel, signing up for our email list, and following our Instagram.